Alright guys, I got my first kill in third person mode. And now, the official BM. Get ready for it. Hey guys, real quick side note before we get into today's video. My biggest problem has been trying to figure out what this says when I downloaded the update. Somebody suggested I use Google Translate and it actually worked out perfectly, but I did not have this translated at the time of the recording of this video. So you may hear me talk about things I don't know coming in the update and of that nature. So stay tuned for the end of this video where I actually share what this says. What's going on YouTube? Mr. Flip here, and we are back with another PUBG episode. And in today's episode, I'm jumping into the Chinese version of PUBG that has the new 7.1 update. That's right, 7.1. I'm pretty sure Global's running 5.0 or 5.1 or something. So that means they are a two full update versions ahead of us. Yeah, that really sucks. But on the bright side, guys, this is what we have to look forward to, okay? So, I don't know any Chinese, so I've had real trouble trying to figure out exactly what is what, where, and, how. I find that the training grounds is the best place for me to show you stuff like the grips and the new guns, because, Jesus, don't you guys know I'm recording a video? Can you please just keep it down for me? Stop it. Stop. He's lucky I can't do anything about that. Alright, so anyway, guys, these are the three new grips. We're going to grab all three of them. I tried to do a little research. I guess one's a thumb grip. One's like a foregrip. I forget the names of them, but they're all different. They all do something a little different. Not sure exactly what it is. If you're interested to know exactly, I will try to look up exactly what they do, and I'll tell you later on in the video. I'll just check the live servers for PUBG PC, and it'll tell me exactly what they do. There's the three grips. Here's the SLR right here. Alright. Take 7.62 ammo. Let's grab some of that ammo real quick. And we're going to grab an 8 times. This gun, I have messed around with it a little. Oh, guys, here's the new scopes. 3 and 6 times scopes. We'll grab a couple of those so you can see them out. Check them out. Now, from what I understand, I gotta get away from these guys. They are very loud. From what I understand, you can adjust the 6 times scope to go down to 3 times, and you can adjust the 8 times scope to go down to 4 times, but everybody knows that because you can do that currently now in game. So that should be the 6 times on there, and it is, guys. So let me grab an 8 times, and we can really just check out the difference between the two. We'll grab an 8 and a 4, and we'll check out all the differences. They actually have their own table for the 3 and the 6. All right, guys. Let's start out with the we'll start out with the 8 times, and we'll look at that farthest one all the way down there. So here's an 8 times. We'll zoom in. And there's that 250 meter one, and you guys can see. And here's the shot. It is it's not bolt action. It's semi-auto, so I can just kind of spam. So it's like an SKS or a mini. The recoil's pretty hard. It seems to be about as much as an SKS. It might be a little bit more though, guys. It's the sound of it though. It just sounds like it hits hard. And then, so how do we lower the scope? Okay, right here. So we can lower it. Okay, so I mean, if you have an 8 times, you basically, that would probably be a 6. No, that would be a 6. That would be a 4. There you go. So that's what that looks like. Let's change that out to a 6. And you can definitely see the difference here. I mean, that 2 times does make a difference. We also have the ability to lower the 6, I believe. Yes, right here. So that would be a 4.5. There's a 4.5 times scope right there. So that'll give you guys an idea. The grips, it looks like all three of these grips don't go on the SLR. It looks like the SLR only takes a mag, a muzzle, and a stock. Alright, there's also other exciting news besides, there's a flare gun apparently. I haven't found it yet. The syringes that you get in crates, they are found just on the ground now. They're rare, but they're just found on the ground now. Also, guys, other things you can look forward to. I hit a couple loot crates in a real match, and I was actually able to get a vest and a helmet in one crate. So I feel like they've upped the loot in loot crates or drops or whatever. And this is honestly my most exciting feature right here, guys. That's first-person server right there. We now have emotes. I'm going to show you the emotes here because when you're in first person, you can't even see the emotes. The only ones you can see are the hand clapping. That's it. The rest, because most of the emotes are done with your hands or your head. So in first person, it doesn't show it. I think what Tencent needs to do is when you trigger an emote and you're in first person, it needs to back out into third person. And if you touch anything, it should go back into first person. Like, you shouldn't be able to use the emote to third person peek anyone. But the emotes seem to only really, I mean, if you're looking to see yourself do the little dance, you guys see that dance. And there's other ones below it, so I guess you could buy some. But when you're in first person, you just can't see them, and that kind of stinks. So I hope they do something about that. There's a button up here next to the mail. You see, there's my mail slot right there, and then there's a button to the left of it. This, I don't know. This left button might be the ground war. I don't know. It just looks like that. But when I click it, it goes to this leaderboard looking thing. When I click the one on the right, it does nothing. So I don't know what this button does. This is something they're adding in 6.0, but I didn't even notice it when I had version 6.0. So they have all the guns in here now, and I'm assuming those are the stats up top to the right. You get the ammo, and you get what attachments it holds. So it breaks everything down to sniper rifles, ARs, etc., etc. A few changes that you guys can expect in 7.1 is no more. Okay, we're going back to classic. No more 8x scopes on ARs, guys. They stopped all that. I'm not sure if it's every single AR, and those are the season rewards. But they did stop all that. Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to show you something. Now this is me in a third person lobby, okay? As you can see, they've changed spawn up a little bit. There's a whole bunch of crates over here in a guard tower. But I want to show you guys. You see my joystick here is on the left? Look to bottom left. That is the button to put in first person, okay? Now we're going to switch this one right here to this bottom button, okay? Now look at this game, guys. You guys saw me switch the server. And look, I have that button for third person, or first person, is not there. And I started out in first person. So I think right here, guys, this is confirmation first person servers right here. Yeah. We're going to jump into this match. I'm going to look for the SLR. We're going to do some first person gameplay. I'm going to look for the flare gun. And anything else I can find that could be possibly new. Yeah, I'll cut back in on the good parts, guys. I am so much better with the left fire button, guys. Wow. That guy was just standing there. Oh, this loot thing is right in the middle of my screen. I had to close that out. My teammate got him. So, that's another thing, guys, that you can do in this update is actually move where that's at. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Controls, boom, and now I can move it. I think I'm going to move it and make it a left-hand thing because I am just too cluttered on the right side, guys. So yeah, we're going to move it and make it a left-hand thing. Ooh, man, I hate the iron sights on an Uzi. He started strafing left and right. I couldn't even see him. Okay, that pickup is still over there, though. I wonder if I can move that one, guys. Make that one a left side too. Let's see if we can move that one too, guys. Ah, there it is, right here. So, where should we put it? Oh man, this is tough. I don't really want it in front of my screen. Um, what do you think, guys? I see. I have to be able to reach. Can I make it smaller? Oh, I can make it smaller. Yes. Yes, nice and small. Perfect. Well, he stole that kill from me, guys. I was about to get him. Well, I didn't find the SLR. I didn't find the flare gun. I know the SLR is in the game. It's in the training room, guys. The flare gun is yet to be determined. I can't figure out if that's for sure in the game or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please sure to leave a like and sub if you're new for more PUBG content. And apparently I have a new friend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. All right, you made it. You made it to the end of the video, and here is your prize. This is what it says. This is loosely translated. I had to do it with my phone and Google Translator, but it basically says that the one arcade mode, it's at the top, it says added entertainment mode, war mode. That is the arcade mode that I thought it was. I also Google translated the information on that particular mode. It says unlimited, like you respawn unlimited, and you skydive with guns. That's what it said, loosely translated. It says open in limited time. 10. You have to be level 10 to enter. This mode can be a random start with a weapon, so you randomly start with any weapon and can re-jump into the battle after being defeated. Now this is huge. I've seen this on PC. You actually get shot out of the air a lot, especially when it's like Yaznana or Georgia Pool, where there's apartments, buildings. You can get on the roof. People will get shot out of the air like crazy. With the point teams, so it's basically team deathmatch, guys. And that's the new arcade mode. Two new expression systems. That's the emotes that we went over. But it says two new expression systems. After the update, the player will get an expression action in the hall and battle. So you can basically do the emotes when you're in the lobby and when you're in the battle. The character can use a variety of expressions. The new Jedi Warzone. I feel like that Jedi is not the right word. Google Translate's not perfect. The system must be based on players' geographical located regional rankings. Player can view the regional rankings system title. To me, that tells me that you're going to have a leaderboard for your own actual region, not just server now. So like China is going to have their own leaderboard. US will have their own leaderboard. Not just servers. It's gonna say you live here. This is where you're gonna be. This is the leaderboard you're in. For new friend watch, this one is really cool, guys. You can actually spectate your friends while they're in game if you weren't in the game. That's what I'm taking from that. It says new friend watch, the player can choose to watch the game in the battle of a friend. So that's not the normal spectating. That is join the game your friend is in and watch that game. That's going to be huge for any kind of esports. Spectating is always going to be huge. 5 new use of free shots. 5 new use of free shots. The roll will follow the camera and turn the head direction. I don't understand that one is. 5 new use of free shots. The roll. Somewhere along the line that's lost in translation. We'll have to try to figure out what that is. New SLR, we talked about that. New lightweight grip, half grip, thumb grip. That's what they're called, guys. 3 and 6 times scopes we know about. Automatic rifle now renamed as Assault Rifle 1. They might have different names than we do. Now, precision shooter rifle. I don't know which one they're talking about, but that doesn't really concern us. Supports the assembly of rifle muzzle on shooter rifle, magazine accessories, 11 support in short tube shotgun assembly beam collector. I don't know what any of those last 3 lines say, but I do know one thing that concerns me is it does not say on here first person perspective servers. And as you can see in the game, I actually jumped into a match where I could not go back to third person. There's actually something I click that'll put me into a match in first person or third person. So either they're just not mentioning it, maybe it was in version 6.0 and I didn't know, and I just found it now in here in 7.0. That's a possibility too, guys. I'll let you know in upcoming videos. But anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. That was the thing translated. I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.